These meditators have noticed that their quality of meditation improves quite significantly. They can meditate more easily, they go into a meditative state more rapidly, and they're able to sit for longer. Now, this, of course, has very logical reasons behind it.
Scientific investigations have shown that the synchronicity in which neurons synapse with brain cells is linear to the level of carbon dioxide and is therefore directly related to the rate of respiration.
Now, if we look at meditation from a Buddhist perspective, we will find what is known as the anapanasati, which is basically an instruction on how to meditate. Not only is it instructive, it is repetitious in its emphasis on watching the breath. Experienced meditators will tell you that when they get into a deep state of meditation, their breath becomes very shallow, virtually invisible, or very, very light. This is consistent with what Professor Buteyko advocated. There's a different breathing pattern for virtually every emotion, every action, and every intent. And the very action of watching the breath has the tendency to reduce it. There's a required intensity. If you are unable to control your breath, you'll be able to look like you're meditating. You might even think that you're meditating. But if you cannot control your breath and cause your breath to become light and refined, you won't experience the depth of meditation. We have students, Buteyko students, that they're not practicing meditation, they're not Buddhists, they don't know what Lord Buddha said about meditation or about breathing. They just practice Buteyko Method, and they find themselves moving into altered states, meditative states. They don't even know what they're doing is meditation. Let's not forget that when Lord Buddha was teaching meditation, and when he walked on this earth and gave his ideas on a person developing equanimity and ease and discovering the nature of things and so forth, that most people, the average contemporary person of those times, many hundreds of years ago, would have had a very different breathing pattern to what we have today. Contemporary people have to process so much more information than what people processed hundreds of years ago, in multitasking and doing dozens of different things one after the other. We think it's normal, but if we took somebody back from those times and transferred them to these times, I think they'd have great difficulty to cope, just as we are having great difficulty coping today.
Buteyko's method is based on a discovery that chronic ailments are the result of a deficiency of carbon dioxide within the organism, and that levels of carbon dioxide are determined by the way we breathe. Buteyko's method should only be taught by qualified and experienced practitioners. Reversing disease and recalibrating the respiratory center is serious work. We offer training for individuals and groups, in person and via video conferencing.